Michigan Magazine is kept on the road by our many Michigan friends. Thunder Bay Resort, a destination for all seasons with special events and packages. Thunder Bay Resort in Hillman. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. If you're not hungry now, you soon will be on this edition of Michigan Magazine as we take you to Tally'S of Lewiston, home of one of the best burgers in the state. Tally'S Bar and Grill has had a reputation of great short-order food since 1945. Then we have an update on our upcoming cooking series. Uncle Cliff's Kitchen is set to start production in our Saginaw, Michigan studio kitchen. And you're invited. We'll let you know how to become a part of our studio audience as we spotlight Michigan's best cooks, both professional and perhaps maybe you. And then we bring back the story of the Daniels family of Mayo, Michigan, who are bringing back the taste of the 50s and 60s with their own period diner, Lizzie'S. Stay tuned, it's all coming up on this week's Michigan Magazine.
Program support provided by Thunder Bay Resort, offering a winter getaway where sleigh bells echo through dense hardwood forests. Guests can experience a search for the majestic and elusive elk viewed from horse-drawn sleighs, then return to a welcomed fire, gourmet dinner, and tales of the day shared over a glass of wine from nearby Stony Acres Winery. USA Today calls the sleigh ride at Thunder Bay Resort one of 10 great places to ride into a Currier and Ives, located in Hillman on Michigan's Sunrise Side.
Your northern experience is never complete without a stop at the historic Ma Dieters of Luzerne. Enjoy the ambiance inside or outside on the huge patio area. Order from the complete menu with entrees served hot, fresh, and good. Come experience Ma Dieters in the heart of God's country, Luzerne, Michigan. Michigan, we are a proud Midwestern state. Michiganders are not from the East Coast nor the West Coast. Michigan is lovingly referred to as the Fresh Coast State, surrounded by 4 of the Great Lakes and beautiful Lake St. Clair, with over 60,000 inland lakes and ponds, bringing tourists and residents into the great outdoors. It's so easy to work up an appetite. In our state, we have learned how to satisfy that hunger with wonderful restaurants and unique foods, not only along the main thoroughfares, but off the beaten path. As a matter of fact, if you're cruising through northern Michigan near the off-the-beaten-path community of Lewiston, near East or West Twin Lake, and are hankering for a good burger, not only will you be told of what locals lovingly call the Tally Burger, but as you approach the center of town, you'll spot dozens of cars filling the parking lot of the historic Tally'S Tavern. Here since the 1940s, Tally'S has been feeding the discriminating taste of locals and tourists with a menu that keeps them coming back. The major draw is the Tally Burger, voted recently as one of the top 10 burgers ever created in the state of Michigan. The Tally family opened this famous watering hole back in about 1945 until the 1960s, until the Smith family took over the operation, ensuring continuation of great food, wonderful service that would preserve the royalty of the Tally's Burger. We visited one warm autumn afternoon to find out about this burger that brings back loyal patrons year after year, and were mesmerized at how such a small kitchen was able to kick out over 700 Tally's burgers in a single day. It was just big enough for the cook and our cameraman. We quickly placed our order and slipped out onto the patio where we visited with owner Bird Smith about the Tally's tradition. You've been around here since the 60s, right, Bird?
Correct, 1968.
Tell us how this all came about for you and how you acquired Tally's.
Well, my parents bought it in 1968 and I was like 12 or 13 years old at the time, and I started working doing kitchen stuff and whatever after school, and it was never planned for me to end up taking over the bar, but I started working, and then after I got out of high school I started working here full time, and I just continued on, and next thing you know, I guess like I'm at 32 years old, I guess I'm going to be a bar owner, so it was a great thing for us. So.
I tell you what, how in the world did Tally's become such a landmark here? I mean, what is your trade? I mean, what does people really, when they say Tally's in Lewiston, what are they thinking about?
The burger, obviously. Okay. The burger. So Mrs. Tally started Tally's Bar in 1945 and owned it for 23 years, and then my parents bought it from her. Okay. And it's always been known as the burger place. And Lewiston, and obviously it's expanded as we've grown and gotten bigger, so it's pretty much known across the country.
What's the secret there? Why are people's mouths watering so much?
I don't know. It's I can take everything home and make it at home, and it just doesn't taste like a Tally burger at home. Not at all. Never does. Yeah.
So this has been in your family for many years.
Yes, it
has.
And
you've seen a lot of improvements. I see this patio is kind of a fairly new. Is it?
Actually, we put it on, and I believe in 1994 we added a deck on. So and that was a struggle to get used to having 60 or 70 more seats on a busy day, because obviously you've seen our kitchen. It's not a very big kitchen to start with. So
so Lewiston's got a lot of heritage here. I mean, it's got a lot of logging industry, and then it's just a landmark that people come to get away from it all and just relax.
Yeah, correct. The best thing about Lewiston is you got to want to come here, because there's not an easy way to get here. You just don't get off I-75 or 31 to get to Lewiston. So you got to work to get here.
And you get a lot of patrons that are returning patrons?
Oh, without a doubt. We have obviously we have the lakes around here, many lakes, east and west one right here in town, and then Garland Resort is a 4-star resort, and does many golf rounds there in a year, and we definitely get a lot of golfers.
What is the secret of people coming back?
Obviously we take care of them. We try and be nice to them, and I do a lot of joking around with them and whatever. So people like to be called by their name, and we have a lot of fun with them. And the burger. I mean, people come back even if they don't like me. They still come back for the burger. So.
So what are the plans, hopes, and dreams? Do you have any? I mean, it looks like you've come to a point where people are satisfied.
Yeah, actually, I think we obviously you've seen our kitchen. It's not very big, but I have a son that's 24 years old. He graduated from Michigan State, and he's active in the business, and his dream is to end up taking over the bar.
My goodness. Got a full parking lot, and here it is. It's only Thursday.
Yep.
I mean, summer's over.
Yeah, look at this guy. You always think you always want to try and do better, but then you do a Saturday like Labor Day weekend when we cook over 600 burgers. It's like, wow. I think we're big enough as it is right there. Yeah.
Right. So. Well, I tell you what. And you've got other things on the menu too.
Yep. Okay. But it's all short order stuff. I mean, we do fish and we do shrimp and wingdings, but obviously it's about the burger. So
if you want the best burger in the area, perhaps in the state of Michigan, want something, a taste that'll bring you back time and time again, you got to visit Tally. You've got quite the tradition to hold up.
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in the fact that I'm the third generation to do it.
Great.
Luckily I have two great parents that have worked their entire lives here for the most part.
Yep.
They have it down to a science, and I'm excited for it. So
it's good. Michigan Magazine TV is excited to bring you the premiere of Uncle Cliff's Kitchen, which will bring professional and home cooks together in a down-home atmosphere to share some delicious Michigan fare. We're anxious to get underway at our new state-of-the-art kitchen studios at the beautiful Maytag store on Tittabawassee in Saginaw. We've been going through the motions and checking everything twice to make sure we're ready for fun and good food. All we need now is you to become part of the audience. Tickets are free but limited. If you're interested in becoming a part of Uncle Cliff's Kitchen, let us know now by leaving your name, phone number, or email address at unclecliffskitchen@gmail.com. We'll be filming once a month on Wednesdays or Thursdays in Saginaw. Here at this unique Maytag flagship store and studio, you'll get to see the latest in kitchen equipment, appliances, and more. Maytag store president Bill Schoen was gracious in helping Uncle Cliff and the Michigan Magazine crew get settled into their new digs, letting us know that we'll be using state-of-the-art appliances. We may be featuring some of Grandpa's favorite recipes, but let it be known, this is not your grandma's kitchen. Yet.
Electronics has done amazing things with appliances. We can cook a tenderloin to medium rare. The oven shuts off automatically. It's user-friendly product.
Oh my goodness! Can we take a look at that real quick?
We certainly can.
Come on over here and show us a little bit.
This is on our Genair double wall oven convection. We're doing the upper oven. We're going to go to the culinary center. Now we're going to do beef. We want to do a tenderloin. Why not? How do you like your tenderloin?
Oh, medium rare.
Medium rare. Okay, watch the color there. That's how it will come out when it's done. Then you just hit the next button and do exactly what it tells you to do. It even tells you what type of pan to put it in.
Oh my goodness.
You enter a meat probe. And then that probe, you set the temperature for what you want the core temperature to be. It's telling you medium rare is at 140. I hit start, and it's telling me my probe isn't in yet, but if I hit start with the probe in, it shuts off when it's done.
Oh my. And
I can even do it.
that's right, don't tell anybody, but we can all take credit for what happens.
Exactly
in that. That's
right.
what it's all about.
Exactly. You know, the neat thing about the convection oven too, you can do 3 racks of cookies at one time because you have the stirring convection fans with extra heat elements back there. It circulates that heat so much that it's even heat throughout the whole oven.
Oh my.
And in the instance of the tenderloin, it actually, when you pull it out, it's actually hard on the outside. And it's like you seared all that juice in there. You have to let it stand, and boy, it is wonderful. We've done pork and beef in this, and fabulous.
Oh my goodness.
Great stuff.
Well,
Great
we got to bring a tenderloin down and
Yeah,
try.
you should.
We're going to bring a tenderloin, right? Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh my.
And of course, you know, double oven, freestanding.
Oh my goodness.
All microwaves, everything's hooked up live if you want to try it.
Yeah. Wow, and that's the key. Try before you buy.
Try it before you buy it at the Maytag store.
And you can see it on Michigan Magazine and Uncle Cliff's Kitchen. He's getting excited just over the equipment. I saw him just wiping his mouth there, aren't you, Cliff?
Sure I am.
We're going to have a lot of fun here. That's what it's all about.
Right.
And once again, Uncle Cliff's inviting everybody up here to the Maytag store. And I want you to tell us the exact location so people can find their way here.
Okay, we're in Saginaw. Our address is 3800 Tittabawassee Road.
Okay.
We're west of Bay Road, before Mackinac on the right-hand side. And if you see Subway, they're connected right to us. Can't miss us.
All right.
So stop in.
Thank you very much for all
welcome.
the hospitality, and we look forward to a great relationship.
I'm
here.
excited. This should be fun.
We're excited to get started. Contact us now if you want to be a part of Uncle Cliff's Kitchen. Get ready for lights, camera, and action at the Maytag store on Tittabawassee, west of Bay Road. Michigan Magazine is being brought to you in part by Rose City Drug, just south of the Rose City city limits at 2640 North M33, featuring a state-of-the-art, completely automated and extremely accurate computer-filled prescription process.
Here at Rose City Drug, we're a family-owned and operated for over 20 years. We offer fast and friendly service, and we always take the extra step to make sure your needs are fulfilled.
The Michigan-made rebounding mailbox pull. Never again worry about the winter snowplow taking out your mailbox. With this ingenious rebounding pull, your mailbox takes a hit and keeps coming back year after year. Call now or visit their website, toughmailboxes.com. Rose Valley Winery on Beechwood Road in Rose City. See what thousands are raving about, creating a delicious variety of award-winning Michigan wines. Stop by and taste for yourself. The taste of Michigan is yours at Rose Valley Winery. Remembering the good old days when cars were cool and dates ended up at drive-ins and soda shops, you can still relive those nostalgic feelings in a brand new 50s and 60s themed restaurant in downtown Maya. Here at Tin Lizzie's, owners Frank and Lisa Daniels have put their all and complete love into creating a blast from the past. Even the interior booths with etched glass, designed and created personally by Frank and Lisa, etched mirrors in the bathrooms, and authentic classic cars protruding from the walls, restored authentically in detail by Frank himself in his home garage workshop, add to the ambiance. Frank and Lisa, thank you for allowing us in here today. You've got a brand new business. It's got a great theme. Who's going to tell us about Tin Lizzie and how it came about?
We sat back and we decided that when we were going to open the restaurant, we wanted to do something for a theme.
Okay.
And since I was into restoring vehicles, I decided that why not go for the auto industry, you know.
Okay.
And the nostalgia, all the nostalgic being about it. You know, cars have always been a passion. Cars have always been a passion of mine. And it's just people. I think people long for a simpler time. In the days that we're in, you know.
So what made you two decide, well, restaurant is the way to go?
Well, my husband has had restaurant experience. He used to work at the Troy Hilton years ago in many different halls, so he has a lot of experience in that, and I have a lot of the marketing side experience, so the two of us blended very well together with our ideas, and that's basically how it started.
Well, you picked a great location. I mean, this building itself has got a lot of history, being back in the old car hop days. You know, the A&W was here. I remember growing up in the 60s. This is probably one of my favorite places as a kid, you know, and now you've brought it back to kind of that same era.
That in itself did push us in that direction. And the love of the classic car, I don't think anybody goes to a car show, they really appreciate what the cars used to look like, the style that they used to have.
Why Mayo? I mean, of course, the A&W classic theme and the history here, but did you guys come up to Mayo often, or how did you run across this business for sale?
Well, I've lived here all my life, basically, yeah, since kindergarten, and my husband and I moved back up here about 15 years ago, and we knew it was for sale, and we decided, let's go ahead and purchase it. So
from the thought of purchasing it and the reconstruction and everything, how long did it take for you guys to finally purchase, open, and be as you are today?
2 years and 9 months.
But who's counting? You got the minutes and seconds?
Oh, we opened up on October 17th at 2:35 in the afternoon. We were trying to shoot for 11 a.m., but who would have known after 2 years and 9 months, so.
Yeah, a couple more hours wouldn't make that much of a difference.
Right.
Right. Talk about a little bit of the menu. Who came up with that and why?
Well, we both figured that we should have, names of vehicles for the different sandwiches and so forth. Like we have our Nomad, and we have like a Studebaker baked potato, and we have like our El Dorado sandwich, different named car themes, breakfast ideas. We have our Big Block, our Spark Plug, just different, like our cooling systems, our beverages. So very interesting to make people read through the menu and realize, this is all around, for a car-themed restaurant.
Right, and cars and the industry is synonymous with Michigan, but I also notice that you go a step further than that. You do feature other Michigan products, don't you?
Yes, we do. We sell Michigan-made products here. We sell Sanders and Cherry Republic and Verner's and House of Flavor ice cream, and we have a new one called Applebee Farm Honey, which is a local honey company in the area. So we are really proud to promote Michigan-made products, which helps the local economy, which then again supports Michigan. So we're dedicated to that.
Oh my! So you've been open just a short time. I mean, you haven't been in business that long here, but you've got a whole future ahead of you. Any idea which way you're going to be going? Or are you just going to take it one day at a time?
Yeah, with opening up in the slower time, I mean, that's something that's not really planned, but it gets all of our workers acclimated to what we're doing, and we'll be better serving the public by doing so.
You guys seem like you're having a lot of fun doing it, though.
Oh yeah. It's. I'll tell you, to me, it's bigger than us. It's a community too. We're offering something different for the community to help everybody out.
And we really appreciate the support of the community. They've been wonderful for us, so we really want to thank them too.
Well, we have all American made food.
Oh my!
We like when we do our appetizers, we like to do them all fresh. We don't believe in anything frozen.
Okay.
And the meat is Angus meat. It's true Angus meat, and it's an all-American burger. It's called a Nomad.
And that's what we're looking at right there.
It has mushrooms, it has Swiss and onions, and bacon, of course.
Oh, okay.
It's not too heart smart, but it's very tasty.
The all-American burger, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
These are our hubcaps.
Hubcaps. What's hubcaps made out of, Lisa?
Those are our mushrooms, our giant mushrooms. Of course, we had to name it under a car theme. And our onion rings, and our zucchini fingers, and our house-made tzatziki sauce. And the Nomad comes with the chipotle mayo. Yummy! So come on down to Tin Lizzie's.
Tin Lizzie's.
We make old-fashioned malts, just like you remember. We have the shakes, the malts, the banana splits. We also have Boston coolers, a Tin Lizzie cooler. We also have the Saunders hot fudge cream puff. Many of you are used to. And we also sell like the tin roof, the old-fashioned tin roof with the chocolate syrup and the Spanish nuts. So we have a variety of different type of ice creams, and of course our ice cream is also Michigan-made, House of Flavors. We have a turtle brownie sundae, which is delicious. So sometime you all have to come down to Tin Lizzie's and try all of our malts and shakes, and we'll bring you right back to the 1950s and 60s.
The logo is the thing that I'm the most proud of. The car's very nostalgic, but the logo is something that me and my wife personally designed together, and I'm the most proud of it. I couldn't be happier.
Something special's cooking, hot and delicious. Indulge yourself at Morning at Maggie's in Bay City. Omelets, frittatas, hotcakes, and more. Make every day special with a stop at Morning at Maggie's for breakfast or lunch on Saginaw in Bay City. Hale Hardware, your do-it-center in Hale, Michigan. Much more than a regular hardware store, providing everything you need for whatever your project is, along with a knowledgeable sales staff to get her done. Serving Northern Michigan since 1946. Hale Hardware, south of M65 at Ainsley in Hale. Thanks for joining us on Michigan Magazine. The phrase of the week is Uncle Cliff's Kitchen. You know what to do. Have a great week. We'll see you next time on Michigan Magazine. We'd like to thank all those that help keep Michigan Magazine on the road. Thunder Bay Resort, a destination for all seasons with special events and packages. Experience the beauty, artistry, and taste of Northern Michigan. Come to Amish Country Natural Products on Mount Tom Road, north of Mile, just off M33. From arts and crafts to fresh foods and vegetables, all natural, all local, all good. Stop by, get acquainted with Amish Country Natural Products, 1454 North Mount Tom Road, Mile. Clemix Sales and Service on Mapes Road, west of Mile, your complete recreational vehicle sales and service connection. Visit their beautiful showroom of new and pre-owned ATVs, lawnmowers, power equipment, snowmobiles, utility vehicles, and more. Clemix Sales and Service is also the home of the American-made Victory motorcycle line on display at Clemix on Mapes Road, Mile.